when it comes to the subject of keto diet, there's so many ways of doing keto. So I assume there are good keto diets and there are bad keto diets.
There's definitely the camp where eat all the bacon and the butter that you want to. That's not my approach whatsoever. And I believe that's why I have the results that I do. I focus on, real food and seafood and, the lean proteins. I definitely focus on lean proteins versus, bacon and butter and things like that. First of all, it's really hard to find bacon without sugar. That's one thing. But second of all, like just focusing on lean proteins, I think that is, people think that you need a lot of fat in the diet in order to be in ketosis. Just the absence of carbohydrates will get you there. Your numbers, people get like really hung up on chasing like ketone numbers, and higher ketones do not mean better fat burning. We know that's fact. Higher ketones are beneficial for things like Alzheimer's or epilepsy and seizures, but that's the only way we found benefits to a higher ketone number, not weight loss whatsoever. My ketones are actually very, very low. The reason is the longer you've been in ketosis, the more efficient your mitochondria are. And so you're not going to make more ketones. And it doesn't matter. I'm burning off free fatty acids. Like people are chasing the wrong thing. They just are uneducated when it comes to ketosis. But I also work out fasted. And so I'm using my ketones for energy. And so I have less in my bloodstream. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So don't get like caught in this marketing scam of drinking ketones, because if you are drinking your ketones, you just have more fuel in your bloodstream. That's not a good thing. And I think that's actually, we don't know what the future holds for those people that are, drinking these fake ketone drinks, because they're told like, just eat the damn muffin and drink the ketones and you'll be in ketosis. Right? So now you have high glucose and high ketones. I think that's a recipe for cancer, to tell you the truth, because cancer loves excess fuel. And when you're giving your body excess fuel, that's just not a good thing in any way.
Yeah, I think there's way too much unknown about, if we know one thing that's good about ketone, doesn't mean that you can bombard your body with a ton. Besides, there are all kinds of different forms. So you just just because they are a ketone. I think one day we're probably going to come out with research and find out the long-term consequences. When a lot of people think they're biohacking, they're doing something good for their body, and then they're going to wake up to, some uncomfortable facts. Yeah.
I know, but people just want the easy way out. They just want that magic pill, and it's not a magic pill. Sure. Like I do think that there might be, if my, parents or grandparents had Alzheimer's, I probably would use it, because, they're in such a detrimental state of their brain. We know that the brain can use ketones or glucose, and with Alzheimer's, it's no longer using glucose for fuel. And so if you give it ketones many times, their recollection will come back, things like that. But if they're in a home, not feeding them keto, that's where maybe that can come into play. But you have to outweigh the benefits to those risks, but how many years do they have left, So just outweighing the risks to those benefits.
What do you think the subject of intermittent fasting